EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Miami Dolphins taking on the champions from the NFC, the Minnesota Vikings. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And CD, what a run for these Dolphins. Remember, they were bounced in the first round of the playoffs last year, but they are back as the AFC's representatives in Super Bowl 58.
And, partner, it's been a long time since their last Super Bowl triumph. That was back in 1974, and no one on this team was even alive when that happened, including their head coach. So plenty to play for here tonight, trying to add another Lombardi Trophy to their arsenal.
Meanwhile, for the Vikings, this may be their best chance to finally break the goose egg, Charles. They've been here 4 times previously, still looking, though, for that first Super Bowl victory.
And as every Vikings fan can tell you, those were Super Bowls 4, 8, 9, and 11. So going on close to a half-century since their last appearance in the big game.
A first down run, not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first, and he's taken down. Back at his own 7. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback too.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Just 34 yards on the punt there. No return. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now a give running left with Lynch. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
They'll keep pounding here with Lynch. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees a short yardage run.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Play action. It's Warner. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
A big pickup, 18 yards, but they still stop him well short of the marker. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Bryant going to go in motion. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Gurley again here on first down. And let me tell you, that wasn't as easy as it looked. Dancing away and moving forward for 6 yards.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now a play fake, and it's Romo. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
On fourth down, Romo. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Dolphins first down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on fourth down. Here's Romo. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great play there. 33 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So now first and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 48-yard line. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They'll run with Lynch. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. Warner to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. Third and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. Warner. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now, a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Play action. It's Romo. Going deep here for Bryant. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Two things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
Lets it go for Nelson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now a 2nd and 6. Now Warner. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski. Complete. Touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Kevin O'Connell choosing to lead his guys out there, and they'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And able to get this out to the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. He'll call Nelson's number yet again. It's complete. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. And Nelson's got it here right side. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Romo. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively at 2nd down. Here's Romo. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Again, Romo. And this one is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And his kick is indeed good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And he'll go out of bounds all the way down inside the 35. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Definitely pleased, doing their best not to show it to their team, of course, because as you and I both know, their mantra all season long has been finish. Get the job done. They know how close they are to lifting that trophy. One more solid half of football, and they can do exactly that.
To throw on second down, Warner. That one complete downfield to Johnson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. He's got it at the 15. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. They go up the middle with Lynch. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. They'll run again with Lynch. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. To throw, Warner. That is caught, and he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll run for it with Lynch, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Vikings will extend their third quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And he'll have a Dolphins first down as he gets it up past the 35. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On first down, it's Gurley. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. So from the 37, here's 2nd and 9. Now Romo. He completes it to Nelson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Harris running straight ahead. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw, Romo. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. First down, the run with Lynch. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. It'll be Warner on first down. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. We are through 3 quarters of play here from Allegiant Stadium in Super Bowl 58. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Romo. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. Romo. Caught by Nelson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw is Romo. A throw over the middle, caught by Bryant. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. From the 50, it's Romo. He gets it complete to Harris. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
It's a gain of 8. And the Dolphins first down. 1st and 10.
On first down, Romo. It's brought in by Harris. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down. Off play action, Romo. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. And quickly, they get to the line. On 2nd down, here's Romo. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Marshall. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. Stake, and he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Dolphins go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Now they'll try and set up the quarterback draw here. But he will not get in here. He's stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. The no run back here, fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A 1-score game. 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Warner.
Short throw complete to Gronkowski. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Here's Warner. That's complete. He's got Lynch out of the backfield. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. You hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now a draw play for Gurley.
Now he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he stopped immediately there.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. They're hauling it in, Nelson.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. Gurley. Diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away.
And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
He'll look to throw.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
What a Super Bowl it's been to this point. Now a critical 3rd down here.
Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
He's got his target. That's complete.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. He's back to throw. Right side, that's complete to Gronkowski. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Back to throw. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Point after try forthcoming. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line.
One last throw here for Romo. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And they have done it. The Minnesota Vikings are the Super Bowl champions. And the Lombardi Trophy is going back to the land of 10,000 lakes. For the victors getting to hoist that Lombardi Trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. The accomplishment, forever.